Hello there and welcome to the announcement of the nominees for the 2013 Arqiva Commercial Radio Awards, celebrating the very best of UK commercial radio, brought to you in association with IRN, Audioboo and of course a little bit of magic. I'm Neil Fox.
I'm Denise van Outen.
Oh, right.
You know that, and I'm new to the Magic family, Magic 105.4, and we're thrilled to be presenting these exciting nominations.
Now, new to us but not new to radio, of course.
Yeah, I started a couple of years ago on Capital.
Quite a few years ago. And was that a fun experience? You ever happy or happier now?
I'm much happier now because I struggled with the early mornings.
Oh, they are hard, aren't they?
Don't know how you do it.
Look at these eyes. Anyway, crack on.
You're about to find out who's in the running to pick up one of these prestigious awards, now in their 18th year. The awards, which are organised by Radio Centre, will have more than usual to celebrate this year with the commercial radio's 40th anniversary. We're proud to have Arqiva as the headline sponsor once again, as well as many other sponsors, including PPL, RCS, Creative Skill Set, NRS Media, Get Me Media, Beds and Beats, and NDL.
And I might be testing you on those a little bit later, Denise van Outen. This is the third year the nominations have been announced online, so a huge thanks to the team here at Magic for helping make that happen. Now, for those of you in the newsrooms, we're also transmitting the audio for this down IRN Channel 1, the bulletin line courtesy of IRN. For those of you out and about, you can of course listen via Audioboo and follow the whole thing on Twitter.
So we better crack on then, Neil. And if you're on breakfast shows, we'll be wanting to get out of work, so we'll try and keep this very brief for you.
Let's start with those people who bring in the money, the sales and marketing categories. First up, the Marketing Award, sponsored by Get Me Media. Now, the nominees here are the Christian O'Connell Breakfast Show with Wix, Absolute Radio, O2, Go Think Big from the Bauer Network, and the D-Love campaign launch, Digital Radio UK.
D-Love. Hey. Next is the Local Sales Team of the Year, sponsored by NRS Media. The nominees are The Bay, Real Radio Northwest, and Smooth Radio London.
On to the first of new categories for 2013, the National Sales Award, where the nominees are In Stream from Absolute Radio, Super Shopper from Global Radio, and the world's largest pub quiz with bells on, also from Global Radio.
Next, those all-important live events, Radio Station Event of the Year. The nominees are the Abbey Road Sessions, Absolute Radio, the Capital Summertime Ball from Capital FM, and Walk for Harry, Free Radio.
That's the first section complete. On to the programming categories now, where hopefully you will be featuring next year, Denise.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Very nice too. Another chance for a new pair of shoes, you see.
Let's start with Breakfast Show of the Year with a TSA of under 2 million. The nominees are the Dino and Pete Breakfast Show, Capital FM, East Midlands, Bowie at Breakfast, Clyde 1, and Steve and Karen's Breakfast Show, Metro Radio.
On to the Breakfast Show of the Year with a TSA of over 2 million. The nominees are the Choice Breakfast Show with Kojo, Kiss Breakfast with Ricky, Melvin and Charlie, and the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with Tim Cocker.
OK, next up is the Feature of the Year. The nominees are the Birthday Song, Gem 106, Two Strangers Risk It for a Biscuit, Real Radio Scotland, and Lionel Glitzy, Howl and Jamie's Vegas Adventure, Rock FM. OK, let's move on to another brand new category, Single Programme or Broadcast of the Year. The nominees are Wyn Evans' Guide to Opera, Classic FM, A Christmas Tale, Kerrang, and Kieran's Cause, Real Radio Northwest.
Now, on to the Specialist Programme of the Year. The nominees are Jeff Lloyd's Beatles Brunch, Absolute Radio, The Ronnie Wood Show, also from Absolute Radio, and Andy Durant, The Capital Network.
Moving on to the Social Action Initiative Award, the nominees are Kieran's Cause, Real Radio Northwest, Fun Kids Education, Fun Kids, and Walk for Harry, Free Radio.
Station Imaging Award, sponsored by Beds and Beats. Now, the nominees here are The Sound of Classic FM, Kiss, and Rock and Roll Football from Absolute Radio.
Right, the last one in the programming section is another new category, News Coverage of the Year. The nominees are 103.1 Central FM News, IRN News and Sports Coverage, and the Real Radio Northwest News Team.
Halfway through, Denise. We've got another half to go. It's all right. We'll crack on. Let's move on then. The People Awards. First up, Presenter of the Year with a TSA of under 2 million.
The nominees are Tomo, Radio Carmarthenshire and Scarlet FM. Tom, Kaz and Jack, Heart Sussex. And Steve and Karen, Metro Radio.
Now, presenter of the year with a TSA of over 2 million, the nominees are Frank Skinner, Absolute Radio, Ian Dale, LBC 97.3, and Dixie and Gale, Real Radio, Yorkshire.
On to Programmer of the Year, sponsored by RCS. The nominees are Chris Pegg, Metro Radio, James Rea, LBC 97.3, and Andy Roberts, KISS.
Right, on to the newbies with Newcomer of the Year, sponsored by Creative Skillset, who are the fresh faces who are bursting through. Well, Andrew Murray, 103.1 Central FM, Gregor Runciman from Radio Borders, and Adam Wilborn, Free Radio.
And the final category in the People section is the Ali Booker Memorial Award for Journalist of the Year. The nominees are Rebecca Dixon, Metro Radio, Dan Friedman, LBC 97.3, and Caroline Verdon, Oxfordshire's 106 Jack FM.
Got nice teeth, haven't you? Just looking from the side angle.
They're not mine.
Are they not? Can you tell me where you got them done, please? Right. Let's move on to the Advertising Awards, brought to you in association with the RAB.
First up in this section is Advertiser of the Year. They're my nans. The nominees are Asda Stores, British Sky Broadcasting, and WM Morrison Supermarkets.
Next up, the Media Agency of the Year, where the nominees are Cara, MEC and Mindshare.
So now it's on to the two music categories sponsored by PPL.
Now, first up is the award for artists whose first entry into the PPL Top 100 Most Played Artists on Commercial Radio was during 2012. It's the PPL Breakthrough UK Artist of the Year. The nominees are Rita Ora, Emily Sandé and Stushy.
And next is the PPL Most Played UK Artist on Commercial Radio. The nominees are Adele, Coldplay and Jessie J.
At times you think they were the only artists being played on commercial radio.
True.
They were played so much. Now, on to the final three nominations, the ones you have been waiting for, the Station of the Year categories.
First up is the Station of the Year with a TSA of under 500,000. The nominees are 103.1 Central FM, Isle of Wight Radio and North Sound 1.
Next up, Station of the Year with a TSA of between 500,000 and 2 million. The nominees are Metro Radio, Radio City 96.7 and Hallam FM.
And the final category to be announced is the Station of the Year with a TSA of over 2 million. The nominees are Absolute Radio, Fun Kids and LBC 97.3.
Well, that's it. Well done if you're one of the nominees. Let's see if you pick up the award on the night. It's Wednesday the 3rd of July at the Westminster Bridge Park Plaza. Hosted by Absolute Radio's Christian O'Connell. I'm sure it'll be a blast. The evening kicks off around 5:30 with the awards being presented at around 7:30. And then we wrap things up with the NDL after show party from around 9:30 where we get down and boogie.
Absolutely. Get down with your bad self. So that's it. Good luck to you all and we'll see you there.
Thank you very much. Bye.